Mate, Rob, thanks for your time, mate. Mate, how long ago, if you can recall, how long ago was it you first joined the UPA Kings Group, Rob?
I was back in start of November.
Start of November?
Oh, no, sorry. No, October.
October, so you're not talking long?
No.
So what is that, 4, 5, 6 months?
4 months.
4 months?
At the most, yeah.
Yeah, wow, so relatively.
Yeah,
recently.
short time.
Okay, well mate, obviously 4 months isn't too long of a period, but if you go back, Rob, what was the reason for you joining in the first place? What were your main driving?
Well, business was expanding and I really didn't have control of it at the end of the day. And I saw Ricky on, I can't remember whether it was some sort of an ad, whether it was YouTube or something like that, and he's just down to earth. I thought, he sounds like a coach for me, so it's been good ever since.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So the business was growing. You just mentioned sounds like the coach for me. So you're obviously looking for a coach at that point.
Yeah.
What led you to that decision?
I've known other people in business around Roxby and whatever else, and they've all got coaches, and I knew I wasn't on top of everything, and I needed to get better at what I was doing, managing people and the business itself. So, and plus, I didn't have a home life, so it was burnt out basically in the day, looking for answers to.
Yeah, right.
To deal with it.
So the main challenges in the business sounds like people, leadership, systems, that kind of stuff that just wasn't there, and so you're working. How many hours were you working?
80 to 100 hours a week.
Every week?
Every week, yeah. 7 days a week, so
okay.
Just over it. Not having a social life, not being able to do anything, so always away. Most of my stuff's remote repairs and stuff, so you're never home. And when you were home, the phone was always ringing anyway. So, and I had stuff at home that I was working on even when I was at home. So, and the kids were suffering. So
life was work.
Yeah, life was work. Yeah, and I was just over it.
Yeah. All right. And look, I know it's only been 4 months. It's a relatively short space of time, but genuinely, what sort of changes or things, or how have you found UPA Kings in this period of time?
Oh, it's been awesome. It's held you accountable. Learned a lot of stuff out of it. And you got to rock up every week and show results as well. So and just focusing your life on different things like making free time available, putting different processes in place, and it's made a big difference so far, and looking forward to the future, to be honest with you. So
that's amazing. And so, what difference specifically has it made? Has it made a difference to your psychology, to your time, to your turnover, to your revenue? What sort of specific differences have you already noticed, Rob?
My time, personal life, I'm not as grumpy. The business has taken a bit of a dive, but that's sort of that was an internal problem. But it'll pick up, and just with what I've learnt this weekend, helping to rebuild it, it'll work well. So.
You're confident in the success of your business, where you're going?
Absolutely, yeah. And I've got more direction. I've had to cull a few things and focus on others, which are more profitable at the end of the day. So,
yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
No, that's super. And what are your main what's your bigger vision or plan or main ideas or main focus for, say, the next 8 months, Rob, now that you've got a bit more focus?
Well, I've got part of my business in Adelaide. So I'll be concentrating on that. So I've got revenue and cash flow coming in, and in the process I'm building a workshop over at home, Tommy Bay. So building that up and getting the processes in place before it actually opens, and management and all the rest of it started before it hits the ground running. So
yeah. So has UPA Kings been what you perceived it was when you first decided to, commit? Has it been different?
It's been better, to be honest with you.
Oh, brilliant.
It's been really good. Really good. I'd recommend it to anyone.
And in what way? What way have you found it personally really good in your words? What's that?
Well, the one-to-one, even though it's a Zoom meeting, it's one-to-one. It's you're in a group, but you're all sharing the same experiences. You're in a group of blokes that are dealing with the same shit every day. We're all suffering from the same problems: staff, management, getting processes in place. So, it's been good.
The support and being around like-minded other guys has been useful as well.
Absolutely, yeah, and the networking side of it too, especially with this weekend. It's met some great blokes and learned a lot of things from their experiences as well. So,
that's great. Well, it's funny you said a minute ago, Rob, around you know, what you've been doing and it's been better than what you thought it would be. Well, look, obviously we're on an Ascension weekend right now.
Yeah.
And you're smiling already.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Do you want to just, nothing about the specifics, that's obviously not to be disclosed.
Yeah, yeah.
But what sort of, how's your experience been at this Ascension weekend, and how do you see yourself kind of growing, I guess, as a consequence?
Well, it's just pushed you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Yeah, put you in situations that you've had to learn to control. Like I say, just being with the blokes around you, the support and yeah, even with the like mental and physical side of it's been really good. So, and now I'll be taking that when I leave here, doing it every week. So.
And you can see how it's going to transfer into your business, your home life.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Taking a bit of time for yourself and looking after your physical and mental state transfer massively into the business. So.
No, that's great. Last question, Rob. You said before that you'd recommend UPA Kings to anyone. So look, if somebody was watching this and they were looking at you, communicating, or on the fence, they're not sure whether to do it, what would you say to them, Rob?
Oh, don't hold back. Just go for it. It's worth it at the end of the day. The cost, like the rewards outweigh the cost of it at the end of the day. And yeah, I 100% recommend it to anyone. It's well worth it, absolutely. So.